As you take a turn around the corner, the first figurine that you will see on your right is of a beautiful lady plucking flowers. If you observe carefully, you can see that her right hand is plucking a flower from the filigree portion. Also, please observe the necklace that she is wearing. Can you spot the space between her abdominal portion and the necklace? Could you believe this was carved out of the same stone? Unbelievable, isn't it? After that, you can spot another figurine who is depicted as an huntress. Here the bow is intact with the string carved in the same stone. At the end of the adjacent wall, that is at the corner, you will find another male figure carved with mustaches and beard playing a dole. Till now, we have covered the front part of the temple. In this, we saw the figurines in various dancing poses, cultural life depictions of Hoysala period, and the carvings of various stories from Ramayana, Mahabharata, and Bhagavata. We now enter the back portion of the temple, which is also the external periphery of the Sanctum Sanctorum. You will see an obvious change in the type of sculptures that you will find on the walls of this area. You will see more of the gods, goddesses from Hindu mythology and depictions of various stories from Purana, Upanishads, and other mythological stories like Ramayana, Mahabharata, and Bhagavata. The first sculpture that you see is of Shiva and Parvati in a standing posture. This you can see at the bottom left of the male figure that we just saw. Please look for this in the middle section of the wall. The next one in the same line to your left is of Lord Narayana in a standing position with various weapons and objects in his four hands. You can see a shikara or a shrine above the head of Lord Narayana. Just left to this, at the corner where you take a turn, is sculpture of Lakshmi Narayana in a sitting position. You can also see sacred bird Garuda just at the feet of Narayana. As you turn, you will see Lakshmi Janardana sculpture on the adjacent wall where Lakshmi is sitting on Narayana's lap. If you carefully look at the sculpture just above this, you will get a glimpse of infant Krishna, the eighth incarnation of Lord Vishnu, sleeping on a leaf. This carving has recreated a scene from Krishna's infant stage. It is shown that he is sleeping on the leaf of a banyan tree with his left leg toe in his mouth. Immediately next to this, on the left, you will find one more beautiful carving of Lord Vishnu. Just next to this is a beautiful sculpture of Hari Hareshwara. As the name suggests, Hari Hareshwara is a combination of Lord Vishnu and Lord Shiva. You can see the sculptor has shown the Garuda, the vehicle of Vishnu, on your left, and Nandi, the vehicle of Shiva, on your right. As you walk to your left, there are 4 to 5 statues of Vishnu in different forms. As you reach the end of the wall, just left to the corner, you see a sculpture that is depicting the story of Lord Shiva killing the demon Jalandhara. You can see that Shiva is lifting the body of Jalandhara by piercing it with his Trishul.